Okay. Hello, everybody. Ace League and happy Wednesday. Welcome to the end of my push updates. I'm going to take a minute to let people know that I am live. Hold up. Let me make sure I've got a link for this. Okay. Come on, mouse, cooperate with me. All right, shared it to Discord. Now, gonna go to Twitter. This is only gonna take fucking forever. I can't open Twitter on Chrome for some reason. But I gotta go to Microsoft Edge for this. Paste and post. Cool. All right, so for those of you who don't know what this is about, I am going to be live streaming my final 365 push-ups. I'm not going to get started on it right away. I'm going to give it a couple minutes to see if anyone shows up. Doesn't matter if anyone does. I mean, they can just catch up on the VOD later. It'll be nice if someone does show up. In the meantime, I'm going to get started chewing some gum. Mm. Mm. So, I'm not alone today. I do have some company here with me. He is, however, on his phone, so I don't know how much he's actually going to be contributing. But can you at least say hi to whoever's here? Sup, Cox? Red Daniel, can you please not insult my audience? So here. I'm Daniel Xavier Phillips. Friends call me Red. You can all call me bored as fuck watching this idiot try to exercise. Jackass. Whatever. So yeah, I am joined by Red Daniel, who is definitely here and not just a soundboard on my phone. Hmm. Um, I was hoping I'd have some more small talk. Um, Christmas was fun. I hold on a sec. Sorry, had to check something real quick. I spent the day with my family. It was fun. I didn't ask for a whole lot, but something I did get. Check it out. I got this awesome wallet, which is great because this, get off of there, is the condition that my previous wallet was in. Don't know how well you can all see that, but yeah, that's trash. Um, yeah, well, I might as well get the first set out of the way. So no one's here yet. Just gotta reposition my laptop a bit. If you're wondering why my hair is tied back, it's because I don't like the thought of it touching the floor when I do this. I'm going to be breaking these into sets of 50 with breaks in between to just talk, I guess. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right. It's one set down. Now I'm going to put my laptop back on the coffee table. All right. Now that that's done, I'm going to take a minute to do my ridiculous bean nonsense. But first, I should probably spit this gum out. I've got strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Hold on. Okay. I keep a small trash can underneath the coffee table. My hands have been in contact with the floor. I did not think this through. Excuse me for a moment. Hey, but I brought hand sanitizer. For those of you who don't know this about me, I am a very big germaphobe. And living through a global pandemic did not help. All right, down the hatch. That did not go down very easy. And yes, I am drinking a beer in the middle of the day. I have a bit of a problem. Okay. Now, another thing I got for Christmas, my dad gave me a gift card for a local game store, which I was very happy to receive, because I had my eye on this card they had, but it was a rare like alt art version of a card I already own, but it was pretty expensive, so I just thought, you know what, I don't need to spend money on this. But after getting that gift card, the thought that immediately popped into my head was, oh god, I hope they haven't sold it yet. But I might as well show her off now. Look at this beauty. This is Terra, Herald of Hope. She is one of the main protagonists of Final Fantasy VI. Part of the Secret Layers Final Fantasy set from Magic the Gathering. So yeah, super excited to have a copy of her. But yeah, what else can I talk about? I guess I can talk about the fact that I got injured earlier. Christmas morning, actually, I was walking Aster. The dude yanked me off my feet, damn near broke my ankle again, and he hurt my ribs. Fortunately for me, I am a stubborn cunt. It is both a gift and a curse. So I've continued doing my push-ups anyway. But honestly, it doesn't hurt nearly as bad as it did before. I'm doing quite well actually. But yeah, about the broken ankle thing. Ankle's doing fine. It hurts a bit, but for those of you who don't know, last year, on the day before the 4th of July, I slipped on the porch steps and fractured my left ankle. So that was fun. Excuse me. Um, yeah, I don't know how long these breaks between sets are gonna be, but normally I just kind of speed run my push-ups, try to get them out of the way as quickly as I can, but since these are gonna be the last ones, I'm trying to actually do them properly, have as good form as I possibly can. I don't think I phrased that properly, but whatever. Oh yeah, right. Um, I have a special drinking game I like to bring into my live streams. Basically, the rule is anytime I dumb, you take a drink. And if you don't have any anime, eh, fuck, I fucked that up. Okay, do over. I fucked it up. Anytime I dumb, take a drink. If you don't have any alcohol, you can drink soda. And if you don't have any soda, you can drink anime. That's the correct order it's supposed to go in. And don't ask me how that makes any sense because it doesn't. I swear I'm not drunk. I just cracked that beer open just now. But yeah, I got my kitty here. This right here is a heated blanket I got for them. It's a little disappointing. It doesn't really warm up unless you're laying on it, but the cat seems to like it, and so does the dog. Even when it's not turned on, they like to lie here. You're so sweet. Look at you. Those of you who aren't familiar with my pets, this guy right here is Aster Outlaw Smith. We got him towards the tail end of 2020. So he was with us during my last set of push-up dates. And Mina, I got her March of 2019. She was just like a little kitten at the time. Her full name is Balsamina Jellybean Smith. I just call her Mina for short. Um, there's another cat around here somewhere. His name is Snapdragon Cloud Smith. His official nickname is Snaps, but we almost exclusively refer to him as the small one. He is very antisocial. But yeah, they are all named after flowers. Mina's name is particularly significant. The reason I named her Balsamina is because in the language of flowers, the Balsamina, also known as the Impatiens Balsamina, symbolizes impatience. And trust me, it was a fitting name for her at the time. She has mellowed out over the years, but she can still be pretty demanding. Yeah. See ya, sir. All right. I'm gonna get ready to do my next set in just a second here. You may be wondering why I'm not wearing a shirt. The reason is I did not spend an entire year doing a metric fuck ton of push-ups so that I could not show these off. But yeah, time to get the laptop back into position. Okay. "51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Let me reposition myself a bit. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right. Almost a third of the way through this bullshit. Let's put this back up here. You know what? It actually helps counting out loud. I usually just count them in my head, and when I do, I have a tendency to lose count. I'll just pause in the middle of a set and just be like, was I on 30 or 40? And every time it happens, I always assume it's the lower of the two numbers, just because I'd rather accidentally do too many than not enough. But counting them out loud, it's actually way easier for me to keep track of. And I am going to eat another jelly bean because I'm clearly not torturing myself enough already. I dropped in my mouth. Everyone drink your anime. Toasted marshmallow steak dog. Have my chaser ready. Okay. Yeah. Not even gonna bother choking that one down. Siblings home. It's unlocked.
I am a kid. Hi, baby.
Welcome. I am 100 down, 265 more to go. Yes. No one is currently present.
I am.
So's Red Daniel. You got anything to add to this conversation, Red Daniel? Good for you. Put my coat back
Why?
on.
Esther, get on camera. Hey.
So, right. So, me and the family, we play D&D sometime. I've been playing one of my Fear Mythos characters, Justin Fearin. But I've also been working on another character. He's also based on one of my Fear Mythos characters, except it's a heavily nerfed version of him, because the Fear Mythos version of him is an actual demon lord. So instead, I'm making him as a tiefling sorcerer. His name is Azael the Enabler, and my plan for him, if I ever actually use him in a campaign, is to have him be the token evil teammate in a good campaign, and just have him be like a complete jackass most of the time. He has the title of Enabler because he just hi, Dr. O'Shadow. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for
Cheers.
I don't know how long it's gonna take for chat replay to actually show up for the rest of you. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to the chat while I go. As I was saying, I'm making Azael the Enabler, my Demon Lord character, as a D&D character. He is known as the Enabler because he just lets horrible things happen, even though he has all the power in the world to stop it. But being like the token evil character, he'd be the kind of guy who won't contribute anything unless the rest of the party makes persuasion rolls to try and convince him to help out. And to put it into perspective, imagine a scene where the party is trying to earn the favor of like a nobleman who's like very vain and has like statues and portraits of himself up all over the place. And they're trying to get his help, but they're not doing well on their persuasion. So one of the party members just goes up to his alien and is like, hey, you're the big scary demon guy. Could you like maybe intimidate him? And my guy's just like, perhaps you can persuade me. And he's like, I'll get you something nice, whatever you want, man. Whatever I want, you say. And he just like turns and just firebolts the face off of a statue, then just pauses for a minute, turns to the nobleman. Oh, damn, you're all the way over there. That's a convincing looking portrait. That's a convincing looking statue, though. You simply must introduce me to your sculptor. And whether or not that works, like afterwards they go up to him and he's like, you weren't actually going to blow that guy's face off, were you? And he's like, what, and get charred gray matter all over that fancy cloak of his? Of course not. Related note, I want that cloak procured for me. It's like, but what did you said whatever I want. That is his character. So yeah, welcome to the stream. I have done 100 of my absurd number of push-ups so far, and I have consumed 2 disgusting jelly beans. Well, I consumed one of them. One of them I just threw in the trash can because I was unwilling to choke it down like I normally do.
Is Nina in the frame?
Yes.
Here.
Sweetheart.
Would you show off your diploma?
Oh, right. For those of you who haven't seen her yet, this is Catalina. She is another Christmas present I got a bit early.
Where's Daichi?
Daichi, he's somewhere
He's
over.
on the other side of your Coke.
Oh. This here is Daichi, a figurine that the sibling received from one of their overseas friends who sent them a bunch of Japanese stuff in the mail.
It was one.
Sumina-san.
Clean up all my Coke cans.
Yes, I did.
I have to wait to get some overseas, so I have an empty Coke can. Oh wait, no, I have this Sonic thing right here.
Okay. Time to get some more push-ups done.
I'm gonna turn on my headphones and stream TikTok.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 150 down. Nice. Dr. Roshadow says, I believe in you. Thank you. Now, because I'm apparently some sort of masochist, I'm going to spin the doohickey again.
Wait, let me spin it. Hold it straight. Ah, shit. Hold on. Let me just. There we go.
That is the same one I just had.
I think your thumb stopped it because of the way you were holding it.
Yeah, I'll just set it there.
Yeah, there we go. Fucking hell. I need both my hands. Sorry. I got it. There we go. That's a new one. That was nice.
Peach or barf?
Barf, 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 barf.
Who's your friend, BT Double? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with your stuff, so I probably wouldn't know. This is the sibling.
What's up, nerds? Affectionate term.
All right. Excuse me. Barf.
Nice.
It actually tasted a little bit like peach, but not enough. Still tasted bad. And I think I might have missed the trash can and dropped it on the floor.
Maybe fine. Astro eat it.
So, 150 down. So I talked about some of the shit I got for Christmas. Why don't I talk about some of the shit I got everyone else? The sibling, I got them. I gave them an early Christmas present too because they're the one who gave me Catalina here. I got them a little Lego Pokeball with a Ditto inside. They had like other options at the dollar store, but they were all like meh. So I just got them a Ditto. So technically, I'm getting them every option. Dr. O'Shadow says, hello, a sibling.
Nice.
I also, on the day of actual gift giving, my family celebrates Christmas a day early, for those of you who obviously wouldn't know because I don't really talk about that much. But I got them a bunch of Pokemon Trick or Trade packs, which are a thing they apparently discontinued, but I managed to find them in bulk at my local dollar store, so I got them a bunch.
Beautiful.
My stepbrother, I got him some chewing tobacco because that's something he's into. I got his wife, the stepsister-in-law. What did I get for her? I'm already blanking on what everyone got.
I don't remember what you got. Did you get her something?
I did. What was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember now. I got her a pair of gamer pajama bottoms.
That's right.
I got my stepmom. I got her a nice pair of gloves. Very nice pair of gloves. I own a similar pair of them myself. They are very well insulated, perfect for the winter weather. I got my dad.
You got her candy too.
I gave her some of those peanut butter cups, right?
Kit Kats or something. Oh yeah, no, you're right. That was peanut butter cups.
Yeah, and for my dad, it's basically a running gag at this point that I always give him a summer sausage for Christmas.
And cheese.
Not always cheese,
So
but
most
sometimes. But I every year I mix it up a little bit. I'll throw in something different. This year I also included a nice camouflage Realtree hat. Um, I got him some peppermint icebreakers and some salt and pepper pistachios.
his favorite.
My favorite too.
Yeah, you're cook here.
Yeah, the sibling is not very into black pepper as much as I am, and I am not into salt as much as they are.
You have to salt your food before you taste it. Because I know it's not salty enough.
Yeah, we have a lot of similar tastes in food, but also a lot of differences, which is kind of beneficial because if one of us gets something that they don't like, the other one is probably going to eat it for them.
Unless it's something we both don't like yams and
Yeah.
sweet potatoes.
I haven't had yams in I don't even know how long.
I can tell you the last time you had yams.
Oh yeah?
2004. We were eating in the dining room that as it was a dining room. That was the last time it was a dining room. And my ex stepmother made you try some and you like gagged and burped and she was afraid you were gonna throw up and she never tried to make you eat any again.
Yeah. But okay, so examples of differences in our tastes. They hate mushrooms and they
It's a
hate
texture thing, not a taste thing though.
and they hate spicy food. I love mushrooms and I can and have consumed hot sauce directly from the bottle, and I have video evidence of this.
Yeah. I still don't like the spicy Twinkies. He had a jar of hot sauce, or sorry, salsa, so hot that I held the can or jar and then ate a Twinkie, and my Twinkie was spicy from residual touching of the jar.
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen the Koenigsmore Death Salsa video I uploaded friggin' ages ago,
Yeah, you really
but that is the salsa they are talking about.
It's fucking hot. I didn't even have it. I just had the Twinkie after touching the open jar.
I have another story about that salsa. I went to a party with some coworkers once, and I was telling them about that salsa, and I like ran over to my apartment to grab it because one of them wanted to try it. Like he took a chip, dipped it in the salsa, took it back out, and there was like a decent amount on the
It was
chip.
like a scoop. It was like a little scoop.
Yeah, like not a huge scoop.
Just a little scoop.
Dr. O'Shadow says, "Oh no." Yeah. I saw him with that amount of salsa on his chip, and I thought to myself, "Oh, I should tell him to throw that out and try again with a different chip." But another part of my brain was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." And it was.
They told me that story, when I first started. They told me that story, and the person who told me said, "Yeah, I was gonna warn them because Marshall came back with the salsa and a gallon of milk, but I figured if they were too dumb to notice that, they deserved it."
Okay, so for context, the sibling and I used to work together, but then they transitioned to a different job, working at a daycare. And Aster, you are in the way of my next set of push-ups.
Get on.
Yeah, I can continue this break for a little while. So, Red Daniel, I'm curious. I know you don't play video games as much as I do, but do you have a favorite?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Minesweeper.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a perfect game. For keeping your mind sharp, and it's also super satisfying when you manage to beat your previous score. It's just like that. I just like it, you know.
Huh. Interesting. That's not the answer I was expecting from you. All right, you can hear Red Daniel, right? I know he's a bit farther away from the mic than I am, so I don't know how well the stream is picking him up. Hey, Esther. Hi. Oh, good. Dr. Osato says we can hear them. Cool.
Hey, Bubba. If you jump up right now, you're gonna knock stuff down.
So, Red Daniel, another question. What would you say is your favorite movie?
Whatever. Oh shit, that was the wrong one. What I meant to say was
Crap. What question did I ask him again?
it's a porno.
You're doing a very good job at convincing us all that you want to soundboard, Red. All right, now that Aster's moved, I'm going to do some more push-ups. Aster.
I know what you expected. He was halfway up the couch and all the way on it.
Excuse me, boy. Let's turn that away from your thoughts.
Okay, hang on.
All right.
I'm not gonna turn anything on. I'm just gonna go with the phone. I'll
All
move
right,
it so it
let's
doesn't
see.
affect your stuff.
Okay, Dr. Shadow says, oh, they're a soundboard. Gotcha. And oh, baby. Yes, Red Daniel. Definitely here. Totally not a soundboard on my phone. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. There. I am now more than halfway done.
20th new episode coming out.
I think they're supposed to come out at 7.
Okay.
Yeah, the sibling and I have been watching the new season of Stranger Things. It has been pretty.
Fancy.
It has been pretty good. Unfortunately, I had to spend the last couple days watching some YouTube videos to recap the past few episodes because we watched it on Christmas Day when it came out, and I was not sober at the time.
That looks weird. Yeah, no. Yeah, you were gone at the last one. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have 2 Percy Jackson episodes to watch today.
Oh, yes, we do.
You can do that while we wait whenever you're done. Not that I'm rushing you, just the comments. That way we can be for sure.
We've also been watching the new season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Get this, chat. He is such a nerd about Greek things and just in general. But he knows a fuck ton about Greek mythology, and he's never read the Percy Jackson books.
Give me someone.
They've existed in this apartment for as long as we've been here, and they existed in our home in where we lived before, California. And he's never fucking read them.
All right, so this one is top banana, which I still don't know what that means, or wet dog.
Oh look, some dude named Ace Legan is streaming. YouTube is telling me. We started at 4:04.
Ah,
Don't die.
the thing is, I don't really know as much about Greek mythology as you might expect me to.
Every time they reference something, you're just like, oh, and then you like say stuff about it.
No, there's a reason for that. And it's actually something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. As anyone in the Fear Mythos will know, I like to design Yu-Gi-Oh cards based off Fear Mythos entities. And one of them was the Mother of Snakes and her servants, the Lelim. And I made them a long time ago, but recently I just completely revamped the archetype, created whole new cards. The original versions of them I created ages ago. They were all named after. They were all named after. Did they pronounce Circe as Circe or Circe? I don't remember. But yeah, I named all of the Lelim after. Oh yeah, Dr. Rosette also says he's read most of them. Circe. Yeah. I named them all after moons of Saturn, but then I later realized that the moons of Saturn are just named after Greek shit. And so when I was revamping the archetype, I decided to just go in different directions with their names and name them after. I named two of them after already existing Lelim in the Fear Mythos. One I created and one that I think it was Red Rocking Hood who created it. The one I created was named Seraph, and the one Red Rocking Hood made was named Tisiphone. And I decided to actually look those two names up to see if they'd lead to inspiration for more names for the Lelim. And I came to the discovery that Tisiphone was the name of one of the Greek Furies. And realizing this, I realized, oh, I can continue using Greek bullshit for their names. So I named some more of two more of the Lelim cards after the other Furies, and then I realized, oh wait, do the Greek fates have individual names? And I looked it up. Not only do they have individual names, but they also have a name aside from just being called yeah. Everyone drink your anime. They also have a name aside from just being called the Fates, and that is the Moirai. So I also named a card after the Moirai. I also named a couple of the cards after Dr. Shadow said, "Yee." I named a couple of the cards after the cherubim and the thrones because I realized that those are on the same angelic tier as the seraphim are. So I figured it would fit.
Oh, quit worrying at me. So basically, you did with
I don't know, Red. I think you left it on the charger.
you did with Greek mythology what Yu-Gi-Oh already did to Egyptian mythology.
Something like that. Yeah, I've kind of been wanting to talk about what I named all of the Lelim cards after for quite a while now.
Hey, but Ashley.
Okay. Okay, so yes. Violence is the answer. Temporarily betrothed to a dickhead policeman. Let's walk.
Politician.
Oh, yeah. Temporarily betrothed to a dickhead politician. Walk, walk, fashion baby. And high femme sound bad for a green little freak. Okay, so context. So it's Fiona. It crosses over with Miss Piggy in the Violence is the Answer.
So, hold on. Triple Venn diagram.
It's a triple Venn diagram. Fiona crossing over with Miss Piggy for violence is the answer. Miss Piggy crossing over with Martha May Huvier for Walk Walk Fashion Baby. And Martha May Huvier crossing over with Princess Fiona over temporarily betrothed to a dickhead politician. And all three of them were high femme down bad for a green little freak.
Wait, there's another part.
Did you name any after green snake deities and a python, echidna, etc.? I did not, but that is worth thinking about. Oh God.
there's an accompanying.
Okay. Another triple Venn diagram. This time, Kermit the Frog crossing over with Grinch for Christmas Hood Classic. Grinch crossing over with Shrek as Cranky Motherfuckers. Shrek crossing over with Kermit for Lives in a Swamp. All three of them green, but they pull. Nice. So, Red Daniel, out of curiosity, what is your favorite Pokemon?
Shiny Mega.
Cool. Carnivore is actually my second favorite. My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. My third favorite Pokemon is Decidueye because Pokemon Moon was the first Pokemon game that I ever seriously played, and that was my starter. Fuck you.
I mean, you're a nerd. He's not wrong.
It occurs to me that my suggestion might overlap with the Reptilion archetype. Oh yeah. I've never messed around with the Reptilion archetype much, but I do have a deck that uses the Venom archetype, combined with the main strategy of this deck is to just use cards like Kage Tokage and Gentlemander to just consistently get King of the Feral Imps onto the board. Use them to keep searching my deck for more reptiles to continue doing exactly that. And then use cards like Snake Rain to just fill my graveyard with a fuck ton of reptiles. And then just, once I've done enough of that, get Phenomenon onto the board, just power him up with all of the little lizard boys I filled my graveyard with, and just have an absolute powerhouse in play. I don't think I've ever actually played that deck against anyone, but I should sometime. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! As often as I used to. The last duel I played, I went up against Blaze, the Fire Lord, who is to the tune of Phenomenon. Nice. Yeah, Blaze, I used to do collaborative videos with him, but for reasons I'm not going to go into details on, he's no longer allowed on my channel. I do still get along with the guy. He's a likable person, although he has made some mistakes, which he has learned from, but I'm never going to entirely forgive him for. But that's all you guys need to know. But yeah, I had a duel against him. I played a volcanic deck I built recently because they recently put out some new fire attribute support, and I went up against his Spirit Charmer deck. And yeah, I basically just trounced him. Like, it was great. If he had survived one more turn, he could have potentially made a comeback, because he had Hita the Fire Charmer set on his field. So if he had made it to his next turn, he could have flip summoned her, stolen one of my guys, and potentially made a comeback. And he also had a Mirror Force set. So if I attempted to attack him, he could have countered me. The thing is, though, I was playing a burn deck, which does not rely on the battle phase, like, at all. and I just hit him with burn damage, and that was it. You have Master Duel or a Dueling Book account? We could duel over that if you'd like. LOL. I do have Master Duel, but I haven't touched it in fucking ages. And also, our computer, it's
It needs a new hard drive.
yeah, it's got issues, so I haven't really done any gaming on it in a while.
Look at the bourgeois.
Aww. It is one of those really long-faced dogs next to a picture of a pizza slice that looks almost exactly like it.
I literally told you the name of the dog when I said look at it.
Hey, Aster.
Just throw his bone.
May I borrow this, please?
Throw him a bone!
Yeah. Dog slobber. I'm gonna have to actually wash my hands when I get up. All right. Next set number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. All right. Have I missed anything in the chat? All right. Well, I do have to go wash my hands again. Red Daniel, can you entertain the chat while I'm gone? All right. Well, same goes to you, buddy. Peace out.
Mina will entertain the chat while you were gone.
Careful with your tag. Please don't dox me.
I don't think they can see it. I think it was facing with her name out because I didn't see the diamonds on it. You smell like flea collar. Stir. Siblings.
Aster, careful. Do stop trampling my plushies. Dr. O'Shadow says, hello, sibling. I have a bunch of plushies, and I have another one on its way. Should be arriving in April. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Shut up. Okay. Here we go again with the... Okay, Spinny Doo. Be over there. What? I already had that one. Give me something different. Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks? That is one of these, I believe. Hey, the best boys.
It is Razzle and Dazzle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Hazbin Hotel Season 2 was so good. I I love their designs. He loves I don't know. The fear mythos is all over the spectrum. I can never keep track of anyone's
person-
gender. They say they love their designs.
Yeah. I got them from the official site. Somebody sent it.
Time to eat this bean.
That's what he said.
So that tasted like Tutti Frutti, but I think there was a hint of sock in there. You're fine, Ace. I'm he, him for the record. Right. I'm I'm trying to remember. Are you the fellow demisexual who we talked about at one time in the chat? I don't know. Red, out of curiosity, do you have a favorite song?
Song says me.
Yeah. Probably like on the Discord server.
Oh. What's gonna be your New Year's resolution?
I really want to get back into Let's Plays. I'm gonna be honest with everyone who's currently viewing and might view the VOD later. I have not been doing well as far as my drinking goes. It has been killing my creative spirits and making me incredibly lazy when I'm not at work. I spend most of my time either busy or intoxicating. But I guess a New Year's resolution, I want to try and get better about that specifically.
The drinking or the Let's Plays?
Both.
Oh, okay. Two.
But yeah, last year I put out a video titled "The Harbinger's Warning." I kind of made that kind of as a means of trying to motivate myself to get back into content creation. Speaking of which, I fucking loved making that video. Everything about it was fun. I would definitely recommend watching it if you haven't. There were so many fun details. The fact that I'm holding the book upside down, the way I opened it is an opening I've been wanting to do in a video for years just because of how absurd it is. The Harbinger is a character who I've written once before in Living with Red Daniel, which is something I also want to get back into writing. I don't know. I have like a rough idea of what I want the next 10 posts of that story to be. There's going to be like, I hope you're able to overcome your addiction. Remember that going cold turkey from alcohol might be dangerous. Yes, I am well aware.
Yeah.
Like my town actually does have Alcoholics Anonymous, but it meets on Tuesday, and that is not the day off that I have. I get Wednesdays and Thursdays off. I used to get Tuesdays off, but then that changed.
You always ask for it back.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, I'm gonna try and maybe I'm gonna try and drink less. At least starting small. I have successfully cut out hard liquor from my life, for the most part anyway. Like the most I'll have is like one of those tiny bottles they sell up at the counter. And I do have a bottle of 90 proof peppermint schnapps that I've been keeping in my backpack, either for a special occasion or a moment of weakness, whichever happens first. But I've been resisting that temptation so far.
I can lock it up for you like I did the Crown Royal.
hmm. Well, I want to keep it around just in case I'm unable to make my daily beer run, just so that I have an
It
option.
would still exist in the apartment.
Yeah. Hope Sibling will help you with your recovery. Yeah. But yeah.
If you can't get out of bed, I'm pouring water on you.
Actually, I've been waking up like I've been for some reason waking up way earlier than I should be. And yeah, it's been annoying. But yeah, talking about whatever it was I was living with Red Daniels. The Harbinger is a character I introduced once in that story. And I'd like to get back into writing that. I've actually got the next 10 posts of it like roughly etched out in my head. I'm gonna have like 5 posts leading up to what's gonna be the grand finale of the first arc, which is going to be split into 5 sections. So yeah, that's 10 posts that I have in mind. If you're feeling up to it, I mean, of course, don't mean to volunteer them.
Oh no, no, you're good. You're good. No, I'm already responsible for his ass to an extent.
Yeah.
It's fucking heavy though.
Yeah, I do have some unfortunate moments where I have blood sugar crashes. Because, fun fact, Tonyo this. I am a type 1 diabetic. And I know how to say that in Japanese.
Well, that's good.
In fact, I don't know how visible my tattoo is. Yeah, I got this years ago. Just
He
so
was
that
never fucking wearing his bracelets or necklaces, so he made him get it branded on him.
I mean, I did wear a necklace for a while, but like the damn thing kept breaking. Speaking of necklaces, I just want to show this off real quick. I bought this thing fucking ages ago. I don't wear it anymore, but there was just one day where I decided I want to own a sapphire necklace. Wheeze. So I like decided, okay, I have enough money for this. I'm gonna set a spending limit of $50. I will not pay more than that. I went on to eBay, found one that I don't remember exactly how much it cost. It was like 20 something dollars, but it definitely didn't go over the cap I put on myself. And yeah, it is a beautiful necklace. Unfortunately, the gemstone has come loose, so I kind of want to get it refitted. Then I don't know what I'm gonna do with it after that. I'm probably gonna, I don't know. I'll come up with something.
Hmm.
Neat, neat
Tell,
necklace.
tell him where you wanted originally to get your branding tattoo.
Oh yeah, I considered getting the tattoo on my ankle, but I was informed that that is a painful place to get a tattoo.
That's not what I told you. First of all, it is a painful place. You are correct.
And also that I wear pants constantly and no one's gonna notice.
No one's gonna see you passed out on the ground and be like, check his ankle.
Yeah, I have not worn shorts in well over a decade. The reason being, I am ashamed of my leg hair. So when I was a kid, I started developing arm and leg hair way earlier than anyone else my age, and I got teased for it.
I don't think that's technically accurate. I think you got it at the right age. You were just because of the way our birth mother did your schooling. You were a year ahead of everybody.
Yeah, I got held back in the first grade because of reasons. But yeah,
Did they not tell you why?
Yeah, I know. It was because of a divorce.
That's not what I was told.
Well, it was something along those.
I'll tell you about it later if you want.
Eh,
It was stupid.
Was
reason.
was it because mom wasn't teaching me properly?
She said she thought it would help you socially. Which had the opposite of the intended effect, I believe. What she should have done is took you to the doctor.
Yeah, I have stretched this stream out longer than I was expecting to, and that's okay. Also, on the subject of my demisexuality, I was actually talking about this with my friend Sirad a while back. I haven't talked to him in a while. I wonder how he's doing.
How?
Yeah. I was telling him about being demisexual, coming out to him, explaining it to him. And one thing I told him is that I think a part of it is that I've been a virgin for so long that I've kind of just stopped giving a shit. And if I ever do have, I want it to mean something, be with someone who I could potentially see a future with. And upon telling him that, Conrad or Sirad was just like, dude, if you're still a virgin when you're 40, I will hook you up with a hooker. And I didn't say anything out loud to him, but in my head, I was just like, I think you're kind of missing the point here, buddy.
You don't know shit.
Okay, so
That dude can't read the room. He couldn't tell you what kind of room he was in if he was surrounded on all sides by a brick wall who kept running him too.
yes, childhood trauma. Ari, bio mothers, abhorrent behavior, gross, hope they're out of your life. I haven't spoken to them in well over a decade. I'm not in touch with, aside from my half brother, I don't think I've seen any of my mother's side of my family in fucking forever. I am vaguely aware that I have an Uncle
This is
Sam.
California. Yeah,
Um,
he's the last person you met.
yeah, and I know my grandmother on her side died when I was about 3.
Yeah, I was 6 months old, so yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know what the status of my grandfather on that side is. He could still be alive out there, but I honestly don't give a shit. As far as I'm concerned,
You know
I am
you've met
out
him,
of
right?
grandparents. What?
You know you've met him, right? Like he came and visited us in Texas once when we were little.
I mean, I'm sure I have, but I don't know where he is right now.
I met him when I was out visiting her once.
But all right, virginity? People still care about virginity?
Social construct.
And that's great. All right, no contact. Yeah.
He was living in Texarkana last I heard, but I don't know if he's alive. I haven't seen any RIPs on her page, so I think she would.
Yeah.
But I don't consider my grandpa. You know, Kyle calls him Papa. That's weird, isn't it?
Huh. Hey, Red, do you have a favorite anime? That checks out.
Which one?
Better not to know. Oh yeah, Red. I was wondering, I need to make a beer run later, but I was wondering if you could pick up some eggs from the dollar store while I'm out. That would be really helpful to us.
Here's a fuck you.
You have no idea how many fuck yous I've got recorded on this thing.
I forgot we needed bids.
All right. This stream is going on long, so I'm going to go ahead and knock out that next penultimate set.
What about the second to last one?
No. Ah, that's right. Rib pain.
How is it?
Doing much better, actually. Although, weirdest thing, actually, remind me about the face pain I'll talk about when I get back up from this. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Hi, Nina. 300.
You knock them all out and want to go next, or
Yep. Okay, but yeah. Weirdest thing happened to me a few days ago. I got home from work as usual. I fed the pets because that's what I do when I get home. The sibling takes care of their breakfast. I feed them their lunch before I go to work, or around that time, I would usually do that on my days off. And then when I get home, I give them their dinner. And then afterwards, I take this guy out to pee. So I did that, took him out to pee, and as I'm out, I started noticing this random ass pain that started in my teeth. So I got back in, I let him go, and I just thought, okay, my dental care isn't doing so great lately, so I'll just take some Sensodyne to this. Hopefully that will help. It did not. The pain spread. It went into my cheek and my eye, and then it just kind of moved around that general area for like
that's
a
what
while.
pain do.
And are you enjoying my shoes, Mina?
You know it.
My cat is weird. She loves feet. She loves shoes. She loves. She loves this thing. This is the boot I wore when my ankle was fractured, and I still have it. And she is still obsessed with sniffing and rubbing herself against it. It's like the weirdest shit.
My cat was normal until he lived with you. That's not true. He was crazy.
But yeah,
I knew who was worried about feet till he lived with you.
I don't know what was going on with my face. But it was horrible pain for like a decent amount of time.
Like a day or multiple days.
No, it was just like not very long.
Okay.
I like got halfway through my first beer of the night, and that helped.
Okay. Yeah.
Sleep aid and painkiller. I have a problem. But yeah, and then last night, like same thing happened. Like it didn't get as bad. Like I was out with Aster, I felt the pain coming onto my teeth again, and it was like, oh no, this had better not be as bad as it was the other night. So I did the same thing, drank some beer, that did it. That numbed it, and it wasn't as much of a problem.
So you're having tooth pain?
I don't know if it's the teeth specifically that's the problem. It
If
might.
you're having, if it's stretching up your face and going into your eye, that's almost definitely tooth pain. That's like classic symptoms.
Yeah.
When I had to have my tooth pulled, that's what pain radiated up into my eye. When I have my root canal, fuck man, going down your jaw and up in your eye, it fucking hurts. Ain't no pain like tooth pain.
Oh,
Do you have dental?
no. Oh, what was already had you. Already had you. Why am I even spinning? I should just take one of the ones I haven't had today.
Yeah.
Okay, well this is cappuccino or liver and onion.
Is that the one that almost made you puke that time?
I don't remember.
Was it bad? Didn't take it as bad.
I don't know. I think I got a bit of both.
Warrior taste book. Told you, didn't I, that you need to start having checkups on your teeth. Was it on the top or the bottom?
A bit of both.
You're gonna have to look in the mirror, see if you see any outward signs of anything. But I could look later with like a flashlight, and I've got a little piece.
So, Red Daniel, you've already told us your favorite Pokemon. What about Digimon? What are your thoughts on those?
Agumon! I'm just kidding.
I agree.
It's not. It's
I have the same opinion as Red Daniel there.
It's definitely Garurumon. I said Agumon as like an instant reaction, but it's Garurumon. Garurumon. Metal Garurumon. Look, I was 4 when we started watching Digimon and Wolf. Yes. Fucking love Garurumon.
Okay.
Okay, but wait, who's your favorite kid from Digimon, Marshall? Was I supposed to say your name?
Oh, I'm not secretive about that.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was Ace Leaving or Marshall. Okay. Who's your favorite kid from the Digimons?
That is a tough one.
Yeah. But let's go OG Digimons only.
OG Digimon, then Mimi.
Nice. I gotta say, I have a great fondness for all of them, except Mimi. I don't dislike Mimi, but my first watch through, I was like, girl, get it together. And I was 4. So that kind of stuck with me. I do, like, on rewatches, I do like her. I do understand her character and why she was valid. But first watch through, when I was little, I was like, girl, Mimi, you are ruining my immersion. Get it together. I'm stressed for you.
God, I love Team 4 Star's joke about her they made in the Bridgermon movie, where she's like, she sent a postcard to the guys, and it's just like, I'm heading to the big city to become a voice actor. I've got connections to this one guy, so I've got an automatic in. And then Ty's just like, I wonder what Starbucks she's working at.
No, but for obviously Ty and Kari are like, I love them, but my faves is Matt and TK. When we started watching the second series when we were little, we never did finish it. The fact that TK was grown up and was like there, I was like, yes. Anybody else not being here, TK.
Like not too recently, but like a while back, I actually went and I rewatched the entire first 2 Pokemon series as well as Digimon Tamers. That's the one that had everyone's furry bait queen, Renamon.
Some episodes of that when it was on, what was it, 4Kids? When it was on TV back in the day, but I never saw enough consistently to understand the plot. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Gotta love being locked out of your TV randomly. Oh, back in the day when you could record shit. You just had to hope to catch it while it was on. And if you didn't, well, you were shit out of luck for knowing the plot. Reruns once every blue moon. What a rough time we grew up in.
So, what about literature, Red? You got a favorite book? I agree. I am not fully caught up. I own like the latest book in the Hollow series, but I only made it like halfway through, and I have no idea where my copy of it is.
It's a shame we keep cleaning up.
Yeah, I own a lot of books that I just haven't gotten to. I keep checking out. There's a book in the Dresden Files, Briefcases, I think it is.
Nice. I've read that one.
It's like it's one of those compilations of smaller stories, but like I keep checking it out and never finishing it. I finished Even Hand recently, and that was pretty interesting. And I'm gonna have to check that book out again. I really want to actually get around to finishing it because the next book in the franchise has been announced, and I want to finish the book before then.
I wonder if I still. My favorite author is Tamora Pierce or Tamara. I'm never sure how to. You know when you read a name and you've never heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the best though. She's great. I'm making the nieces read all her books by sending them to Christina. Christina's also reading them because that's an author we have in common. But I read once. Christina read one series, okay, and I read all of the other series that are connected to each other, but not that other one.
Wait, is this the Discworld series? Or
No.
that was another guy. Another guy that Sam's a fan of. Sam couldn't make it to the stream. He's with family today.
Sir Terry Pratchett.
Right, that guy.
How could you?
I haven't read a lot of his work. I think I've read the first couple We Free Men books,
Yes.
and they were good. They were great.
We've got a couple around here. I'm pretty sure my copy of The Hogfather is with Dad, though. But we've got a couple laying around. The Wee Freeman, A Hat Full of Sky, I Shall Wear Midnight, and The Shepherd's Crown. I don't think there's any between those, but I feel like I might be wrong. The Shepherd's Crown is actually really interesting because Sir Terry Pratchett was in the throes of, I believe it might have been dementia, but he was, an elderly, well, typically diagnosed in elderly people, but brain, I want to say disease, but I feel like it's not the right word. But he was still writing it despite that, coherently even. But he's such a perfectionist that he was writing it and going through and editing and re-editing, and he did that a lot before he ever published anything. So he had it written, but only about halfway edited to the way he liked it when he sadly passed. And his, I believe, daughter went through and did a little bit more fine-tooth, but it was mostly, she was like, this is his final book. I'm not going to change things. Mm-hmm. And they published it like that. And so while it is good, you can see where he had laid foundations and was going to go back and like work through it some more in his typical style. It's really an interesting read. Mm-hmm. It's over there somewhere. But it's really interesting. And you can kind of like see the way he did building blocks of his writing too. But I'm glad that they actually put it out there instead of leaving it forever unpublished.
Have you seen or read Cujo?
Cujo, that dog one?
Yeah, from Stephen King.
With the big dog that gets it?
Yeah.
I've not read it, but I did see part of it when I was like 8. When I was grounded and I was watching it from the fucking balcony, so I had like zero context for what was actually happening. I came in the middle of the movie. I was 8 and I did not watch scary. Don't watch scary movies now. I did not watch scary movies then. What? Fucking all. That thing gave me nightmares for like 3 years.
Yeah, kind of like how we saw Spawn when I was 6 and Christina was like slightly older than me.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, Christina to this day still hates the sloth from Ice Age, specifically because he was voice acted by the same guy who played that fucking scary clown.
She's also terrified of clowns, like straight up from that. She told me that when I was like 9 or 8 or 9, she told me how much she fucking hates clowns.
I actually, a few years ago, I went back and it was back at my old apartment. I actually went and rewatched Spawn. Hasn't aged well.
No.
Not as scary as I remember it when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, back then CGI was, it wasn't even CGI back then, really. It was mostly practical effects. But and the way things have aged and escalated has changed how we see things, what lens we see things through.
Yeah.
Like, look at the new Stephen King's It versus the old Stephen King It. It's not that it's not scary anymore. It's just that they upped the ante, sort of, you know, with the scare factor. So I haven't watched the new one. I still haven't. I don't think I watched both parts. I watched I watched the adult half
Mm.
of Stephen King's It of the original movies. I don't remember if there's 2 movies. I was kind of confused.
Yeah, the old It from back in the day was actually a mini series. The newer one was just a 2-part, one where they were kids and then one where they were adults
Yeah.
with occasional flashbacks to being kids.
I feel like that the way they did that was better because it made a more coherent story. Because I was kind of confused with some of the stuff on the old one. But they're doing another series now.
I think it's already been released for a while. Gonna
Yeah.
be lurking now, still gonna be here though. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of clips on TikTok, unsuspectingly, and for a little while, I was like not having a fun time walking outside in the dark.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's gonna come up when I'm thinking about it, cause he can feel my fear. Fuck that guy. Anyway,
But yeah, the reason I brought up Cujo, Stephen King, while writing that book, was actually in a period of what I'm currently doing.
drinking.
Yeah, and he does not remember writing. He did not remember writing it in the first place.
Nice, baby.
All right, before I get started on my next set, I just want to talk a bit about my love of running gags. Like, this is a running gag.
It's been years.
Yeah, and I'm committed to it. When I have running gags, I commit. Like, I'm committed to random appearances from Majorina Luca. I am committed to Red Daniel saying things from just slightly off screen. And I am committed to refusing to admit whether or not my horses in Minecraft are named after Hololive members. I'm committed to threatening people with venison when I have access to it. I am committed to never getting the name of that one game correct. You know the one I'm talking about, the coffin of those 2 idiots. And I'm committed to keeping track of the number of time. Yes. Drink your anime. That's another running gag I'm committed to. Anytime I dumb, drink your anime. I am committed to keeping track of the number of times either me or Red Daniel say the word cunt on my gaming channel. And that is not going to go up on the counter right now because it only applies when it is on my gaming channel. Oh, you found it.
It's been next to the microwave for 2 years almost.
Yeah, I was looking for it a minute ago and I guess I wasn't looking hard enough.
Don't take the thing out. Just pop the top and shake one into your hand.
I got more beans. Yeah, it's too many. Ooh! Juicy pear burger, fuck yes.
There's
The
2
burger
new.
flavor is mildly tolerable.
There's 2 new ones in there.
It's the pear flavor.
There's wet dog or top banana,
Yeah, that's also in
and
this
burnt
box.
rubber or licorice.
Okay, Aster, move. Aster.
Hey, Esther, go get it. Hey, I didn't-
All right. I've got 1 set left to do. I'm going to be tackling the final 65. And for the sake of flavor, I'm going to be counting in Japanese. Dekiru karai.
Nerd.
Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju, juichi, juni, jusan, juyon, jugo, juroku, junana, juhachi, jukyu, niju, nijuichi, nijuni, nijusan, nijuyon, nijugo, nijuroku, nijunana, nijuhaku, hachi, yeah, nijukyu, sanju, sanjuichi, sanjuni, sanju-san, sanju-yon, sanju-go, sanju-roku, sanju-nana, sanju-hachi, Number Sanjikyo, Kiba Oho. Couldn't resist the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Yonju, Yonju Ichi, Yonju Ni, Yonju San, Yonju Yon, Yonju Go, Yonju Roku, Yonju Nana, Yonju Hachi, Yonju Q, Goju, Goju Ichi, Goju Ni, Goju San, Goju Yon, Goju Go, Goju Roku, Goju Nana, Goju Hachi, Goju Q, Rokuju, Rokuju Ichi, Rokuju Ni, Rokuju San, Rokuju Yon, San Hyaku, Rokuju Go.
Man,
It's over!
you're scared to die.
Ah, ah, it's over. Ah,
I think you should
Oh,
do sit-ups next year.
shit. Oh, I minimized the window. Please tell me I'm still alive. Okay. And with that being done, I have an announcement to make.
You're doing sit-ups next year.
And fuck no.
You don't have your ribs.
When I announced I'd be doing this stream, I said that I would be doing my final 365 push-ups. I did not just mean the final push-ups of this year. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I never intend to do a single push-up for the rest of my life.
See, that's how you get stuck under being like Batman, man, saying shit like that.
You will need to have someone I give a shit about at gunpoint if you want any more push-ups out of me. Now, to end the stream.
Ooh, hey, one of my friends at work, her mother-in-law gave her something from the dollar store. It's a spray-on hand sanitizer that is also a like moisturizer.
So we want to do it here. End the stream on the one I want.
Okay, maybe it'll work here. Oh, you have to twist it. That's why. Is that it?
No. Yes!
Toothpaste.
The berry blue or toothpaste flavor. My favorite one. Because both flavors are bliss.
There's at least 5 more in here too. You know, for next time.
Mm. Glorious toothpaste.
You want to put the other ones back?
Mm.
I thought they were in your hand still.
No, I stuck them in the other box. Okay. Red Daniel, before we go, got a few more favorites to ask you about. What's your favorite food? Excellent. What's your favorite drink? Cool. What is your favorite flavor of Pop-Tarts?
No comments.
Okay. And would you like to help me with the dishes later?
Ooh, if you're doing dishes, I'm making macaroni and cheese spirals.
Fuck, it is my time of the week, isn't it? Well, you You didn't do any on your day of the week, so I'm only going to do some of them.
Whoa, excuse me. Nobody did any the week before, and I did all of them.
Ugh.
I did all of them on my break.
Ugh.
Take that.
Okay.
Yes, Esther, are you trying to ask me to go take you for a walk?
He still doesn't understand the word. Are you still alive?
Yes.
We accidentally conditioned our dog. He doesn't know what the word walk means. So walk? Oh, I guess he's getting it. But we conditioned him for the word Esther, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Walkie? Much more reactive to that. He understands walk, but walkies is where it's at.
So this went on for an hour and 36 minutes. I didn't think I'd be going for this long. But yes. No more push-ups for this guy. I hope Dr. Roshadow, you enjoyed your time being here. Anyone who watches the VOD in the future, I hope you enjoy it.
Hey, do some muscle.
One last flex for the camp.
The last time you'll ever be strong.
Thank you all for watching. Have a happy new year. Peace out.